right, girls and boys, continuing the Robert Munsch collection. We got a good one. It's not about David, but what's happening here? But David's father. Shaky camera, apologies. We got too many kids. Jump right in. Let's jump right in. Julie was skipping home from school. She came to a large moving van. A man came out carrying a spoon, only it was as big as a shovel. Another man came out carrying a fork, only it was as big as a pitchfork. A third man came out carrying a knife. That's not a knife, that's a knife. Only it was as big as a flagpole. Yikes! That's how I would be. What's happening with these guys? I don't want to get to know these people at all. Yep, she's a smart lady. She ran all the way home and hid under her bed till dinner time. Okay, that's a little overreaction, but understandable. The next day, Julie was skipping home from school again. A boy was standing where the moving van had been. He said, "Hi, my name's David. Would you like to come and play?" That's how I think David talks. Julie looked... Huh?
Who's that?
Who's who?
This person.
You just saw her. That's Julie.
That's a beautiful name.
Julie? Yeah. Julie looked at him very carefully. He seemed to be a regular sort of boy. See the suspicion in her eyes? She's thinking, what's with this squeaky voice? Oh, that's just me hitting puberty. A regular sort of boy. So she stayed to play. Okay. She's giving him a chance. It's all good. At 5 o'clock, from far away from down the street, someone yelled, "Julie, come and eat." That's my mother. Julie, come and eat. That's my mother, said Julie. Oh, I'm messing up. That's my mother, said Julie. Then someone called, "David!" That's my father, said David. Julie jumped up in the air, ran around in a circle 3 times, ran home, and locked herself in her room till it was time for breakfast the next morning. She's got a lot of anxiety. I feel bad for her. It's mental health is a big issue. Get your kids the help they need. Parents, pay attention. Look at the furniture if it's been moved. Ask for the reason. And check on your kids before breakfast. Like, what's happening? Anyways, next day, Julie was skipping home and saw David again. He said, "Hi, Julie. Do you want to come and play?" Julia looked at him very, very carefully. He seemed to be a regular boy, so she stayed and played. When it was almost 5 o'clock, David said, "Julie, please stay for dinner." But Julie remembered the big knife, the big fork, the big spoon. Well, I don't know, she said. Maybe it's a bad idea. I think maybe no. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Well, said David, we're having cheeseburgers, chocolate milkshakes, and a salad. Oh, greedy, 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 Julie, said Julie. I love cheeseburgers. I'll stay. She wants the burger. So they went into the kitchen. There was a small table with cheeseburgers, milkshakes, and salads. My stomach is grumbling. That sounds very yummy. On the other side of the room, there was this enormous table. Oh, wow. That's a big size difference. On it were a spoon as big as a shovel, fork as big as a pitchfork, knife as big as a flagpole. David? Whispered Julie. Who sits there? Oh, said David. That's where my father sits. You can hear him coming now. David's father sounded like broom, broom, broom. Those are the footsteps. Broom. He's definitely a giant. Whoa!
Oh, wow, he's so big.
Enormous. He opened the door. David's father was a giant. On his table, there were 26 snails, 3 fried octopuses, and 16 bricks covered with chocolate sauce.
I wish I
That's
had
a giant, yeah.
But I wish I had chocolate too. I wish I had chocolate.
We have chocolate downstairs. You can get it as a dessert.
I wish, Dada, I wish we had chocolate. I wish we had chocolate biscuits too.
Those are looking like eyeballs, man.
Like, but Dada, but I wish we had those.
Oh, yeah. We can get you a donut as a treat.
But can we also get those chocolate things too?
Chocolate eclairs?
Like, no, like
Yeah.
those.
Yep. Got it. Yep. Those are chocolate covered bricks. You don't want that.
What is chocolate covered bricks?
Well, let's find out. David and Julie ate their cheeseburgers and father ate the snails. He eats snails. These are snails. David and Julie drank their milkshakes and father ate the fried octopuses. Calamari. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. David and Julie ate their salad and the father ate his chocolate covered bricks. That's what I'm talking about. He just eats interesting food, interesting diet.
But I love chocolate covered bricks. I've never seen them before.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right. David's father asked Julie if she would like a snail. Julie said no. David's father asked Julie if she would like an octopus. Julie said no. David's father asked Julie if she would like a delicious chocolate-covered brick. Julie said no. But please, may I have another milkshake? So David's father made her another milkshake. He needs to cut his nails. Actually, I kind of do too. All right. When they were done, Julie said very softly, so the father couldn't hear, "David, you don't look very much like your father." "Oh, well, I'm adopted," said David. "Oh," said Julie. "Well, do you like your father?" "Oh, he's great," said David. "Come for a walk and see." So they walked down the street. Julie and David skipped, and father went broom, broom, broom. They came to a road they couldn't get across. The cars would not stop for David. The cars would not stop for Julie. The father walked in the middle of the road and looked at the cars and yelled, "Stop!" The cars all jumped up in the air, ran around in circles 3 times, and went up the street so fast they forgot their tires.
They cannot move now?
No, they just got so scared they ran without their tires. Like how if you got so scared you jumped out of your shoes, just like that. It's supposed to be fun.
But Daddy,
Yeah.
But will they get new tires?
Yeah, they'll probably go to the tire shop and get new tires and
Put them on?
yeah. Julie and David.
Happy my baby doll.
Your baby doll, I'll help you with your baby doll after we're done with the story. Julie and David crossed the street and went into a store. The man who ran the store didn't like serving kids. That's not nice. They waited 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
That's not nice.
I hope it's because that they're kids and not because of racism. But that's a topic for another time.
Many tastes.
Then David's father came in. Let's find out. He looked at the storekeeper and said, "These kids are my friends." The man jumped up into the air, ran around the store 3 times, gave David and Julie 3 boxes of ice cream, 11 bags of potato chips, 19 lifesavers, all for free. Julie and David walked down the street and went around a bend.
What is bend?
A little corner around a road. There were 6 big kids from grade 8 standing in the middle of the sidewalk. They looked at David, they looked at Julie, they looked at the food. Then one kid reached down and grabbed a box of ice cream. David's father came around the bend. He looked at the big kids and yelled, "Beat it!" They jumped right out of their shirts. They jumped right out of their pants and ran down the street in their underwear.
Because they're so scared?
Yeah.
Is the giant so scary?
Yeah. They were being bullies and now they're getting a little taste of their own medicine.
Is it my milk?
They jumped right out of their pants and ran down the street in their underwear.
And they also jumped out of their underwear. I mean, they jumped out of their shoes, jumped out of their, they shook their hats. They shook. What is that?
Could be a shirt, could be a scarf. It's not properly illustrated. There's ambiguity there.
I think.
Oh, it's open to interpretation. Let's just say that. Okay. Let's continue. We gotta. Yeah. We gotta get to the end. Julie ran after them, but she slipped and scraped her elbow. David's father picked her up and held her. Then he put a special giant bandage on her elbow. Look. Oh, that's very kind. Julie said, "Well, David, you do have a very nice father, after all. But he is still kind of scary." "You think he's scary?" said David. Wait till you meet my grandmother." Let's not shame body here. It's all good. Let's not shame body. Sizes, shapes, colors. That's the main message from this story. Let's be kind to everybody. Let's be good. Let's not jump to conclusions. Let's show kindness. A very good story with a very good ending, with humor at the end. I loved it. What did you think?
I really did think. Done.
The end.